Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and I am a mom of 8 children. Today I wanted to share with you what I am using for my elementary aged kids in our group work. I started the year using something else and after 2 weeks just decided that was not going to work for us. And so I've switched everything up and it's going much better now. It was like instant relief when I decided to just quit do what I was doing and change it up. So I'm going to just show you today what we're doing for group work, and then I'll have another video coming out that explains how I'm using all of these books that I have chosen for my elementary aged children. There are 6 of them that are school aged and then 1 toddler, and I have a high schooler. So the age range is from 6th grade all the way down to preschool. And I think we have a good mixture here, at least to start our year with these books and then see where we end up and how much we get read and that kind of stuff. So let me flip the camera around and show you everything that I have picked out. Okay, so I'm going to start with what we are using for devotional time right now, kind of like our Bible time. My husband is very good at teaching us every single day during lunch or dinner. So we do that mainly as our Bible lesson and Bible learning. We do it as a family. But during school time and our group work, I wanted to have some other things picked out for us to use. So we're going to read through these 4 answers, the Answers book for kids, volume 4 or 5, 6, 7, and 8. We've read through the first 4 volumes last year, I think, so we're going to continue with those. We also have Big Thoughts for Little Thinkers. There's the Trinity, the Gospel, the Mission, and the Scripture. And these are geared towards much younger kids, but they have some Bible verses on them and stuff, so we looked those up and just discussed the questions. Oh, yeah, and the scriptures. So we discussed the questions, and I just think this is a good, between these books and these books, the Answers book for kids and the Big Thoughts for Little Thinkers, is a good mix for the ages that I have to teach. Another book that we are going to use is 44 Animals of the Bible. This is just a real simple and quick book that has all different animals, and we read about the animal and discuss the Bible verse and talk about it, and that's it. So it's really quick and simple. So this is one other thing that we'll be using. Another book that we are going to use is God's Amazing Creatures and Me. All of these books are from Master Books, and something I really like about Master Books is that you can purchase every book on PDF. So this book is one I purchased on PDF, and that is why I have it bound myself, and I have the cover made by myself. It just has a little devotional for each animal in here, and I have 3 copies. I made one for Kolter, one for Kryspin, and one for myself. Kyla May would like her own. I haven't got to make that yet. So we just pass these out around the table so everyone can follow along as we're reading, and I really like that I have the option to print these off myself, so I can make as many copies as I want. We also will be doing some read-alouds. This is what we are doing right now, Little Town on the Prairie. Last year we worked our way through all of the other Little House on the Prairie books, and we had a plan of reading the last 3. Actually, maybe it was a couple years ago. Anyway, last year of reading the last 3 over the summer, and that did not happen. So we are starting back up with Little Town on the Prairie. After we finish Little Town on the Prairie, we will move on to the next one, and then until we finish this series, and then we'll start something different. But this is what we're working on now. For geography, we are using the Elementary U.S. Geography and Social Studies or something like that. Guess I need to look this up again because I cannot remember. Yep, and Social Studies. So that includes this book, Children's Atlas of the USA. This is a big book. So we have that one. And then we also have Passport to America. And these two go together, and they have worksheets with this one. So what I did was I printed off the schedule so that we can kind of follow along. We're doing it a little bit differently, and I'll explain that in a separate video. But I printed off the schedule, and then so far I have printed, I bought all the worksheets on PDF so I can make as many copies as I want. But I printed so far the first 6 weeks or 8 weeks of worksheets. The younger kids just have the coloring page, and the older kids, 2 older boys, have got all of the worksheets so that they can work on those. So we're using those. We're also reading through America's Story 3. We have read America's Story 1 and 2, and I really like these books. I didn't when I first started out, but I have come to love them and enjoy them, and the kids really enjoy them also. We are not using the worksheets with this one. We are using it just as a read aloud to add to part of our history study. And then the last thing we're doing for science is this book, God's Design for Life, Life Science. God's Design Life Science. It has World of Plants, Human Body, World of Animals. This is the curriculum that is for the older kids. I believe it's like 4th through 6th grade or 3rd through 6th grade, 3rd through 6th grade, I think. I do have some of the younger ones. They have a beginner's life science, and I have that we've used parts of. So this book we will just read through. We're not doing worksheets either with this one. My plan with this one is to read the section that we're on, and then every time we read science, the kids will do a notebooking page. So that's instead of using the worksheets or the workbook pages, we're going to just do some notebooking along with our science. So that's what we're using for science. Right now we're in learning about animals in the back. So we started backwards. Plants is first, bodies next, and animals is last, but everyone wanted to start with animals, so we started with animals instead. That is the group work that I have picked out for my kids. Again, I have a 6th grader, 5th grader, 3rd grader, 2nd grader, 1st grader, and preschooler. I think that's everybody. So this is a good mixture. I tend to teach towards the older children, and the younger kids gain a lot just from sitting and reading with us by listening. So this is what we have picked out so far. As we shuffle through these books, there are a few of them that won't last us the entire year, and that's totally fine. When we're done with those, we'll pick some new ones and start working on those ones until we are done with our school year. So thank you for watching today. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section down below, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. And if you are new here and you are not subscribed yet, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and join us. I put out new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday each week about all sorts of large family living things. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.